Alright, so let me give you a quick 2 cents on Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. Simon inherited his father's munitions business, Williams Innovations, around the same time that the enigmatic Tony Stark took over his father's business and grew it to such success that smaller firms like Williams Innovations were starving out. In fear of losing the family business, the 22-year-old Simon turned to his older brother for advice, Eric Williams, who told him to embezzle money from the company to invest in a few profitable ventures. These ventures turned out to be Magia, Marvel Mafia fronts, and all this was exposed when Simon stood trial for embezzlement. Of course, Eric Williams is a villain known as the Grim Reaper, so I have no idea why Simon would have taken his advice in the first place. Blaming Stark's success and turning bitter, Simon was approached by the Masters of Evil, and this is where things take a big turn for Simon. He agrees to become a test subject for Zemo's newest device, the Ionic Ray. Though the experiment seemed a success, and Simon possessed incredible powers, he was told that these new abilities came with a half-life. He must take an antidote periodically to stay balanced. It turned out that it was a complete lie by Zemo to keep Simon under his thumb, to keep him reporting in. You see, Zemo's big plan was to dub Williams as the latest lab experiment gone wrong turned hero and send him off to the Avengers to plead for a cure. Which all works out well. They try to cure him, but find nothing wrong because Zemo lied. However, when it came time for the double cross, Simon wasn't able to go through with it. The Avengers had taken him in. They had treated him like a friend and an equal. They tried to help him. And he wasn't evil like his brother and ultimately turned on Zemo. After the battle, Williams went into a comatose state while the molecules in his body finished rearranging themselves and stabilizing himself. Now, a lot of crazy stuff happens with Wonder Man while he's out, including part of his brain patterns being used for the creation of Vision, which we'll talk about. And sometime after he awakens, he moves to LA to become an actor. And while pursuing his acting career, Hawkeye moves to town and forms the West Coast Avengers and asked Wonder Man to join. Now, the reason using his brain patterns to create Vision is such a big deal is because of the love that Vision shares with the Scarlet Witch, which is revealed to have come from Simon. Vision loved Wanda because Simon loved Wanda, and this tormented Simon. So when Vision is resurrected after his death as a soulless automaton, she pleads with Simon to once again lend his brain patterns, this time with his informed consent. But Simon still says no, because in his mind, he was the parts of Vision that she loved, and he longed to be with her. And though they do try, it never really pans out, not the way that it could have, the way that it was dreamt about in issue 5 of What If. What if Wonder Man never died, where he and Wanda actually wed? The relationship between Simon, Wanda, and Vision is complicated and could be its own video. To me, the thing that sticks out about Wonder Man the most is his feelings of imposter syndrome. It's the thing that most likely leads to him pursuing an acting career, because in his mind, that's what he's been doing all along. Pretending to be evil with Zemo, pretending to be a hero with the Avengers, pretending seeing Wanda with Vision didn't bother him, pretending working alongside Tony Stark didn't bother him. His powers and abilities made him impervious to harm, and that made him a great stuntman. But his life, pretending to be all the things that he felt he wasn't, was what made him a great actor. These thoughts were perpetuated by the idea that Vision was the best parts of him. It wasn't until an outing with his longtime friend Hank McCoy, Beast of the X-Men, that Simon learned to accept himself and to stop dwelling in his past mistakes, to live for today and to be the best version of himself that he can be. And one of the things that his acting career has allowed him to do was to set up the Second Chance Foundation, a non-profit funded through the proceeds of his films and stunt work that gave relief to those affected as collateral damage in super battles. And say for instance, I don't know why this would happen, but the Hulk gets into it with Radioactive Man and they destroy the block. Your home is gone. You have nowhere to go. Who pays for that? What do you do? And that is what the Second Chance Foundation is for. Now there's another version of Wonder Man that I've always thought was really cool, and that's the Simon Williams of Earth 691. 691 is the Earth of the Guardians of the Galaxy of the 31st century, part of Marvel 3000. In that alternate timeline, Williams goes by the name Hollywood as a reference to his acting days on Earth, and it is said in Guardians of the Galaxy Annual Number 2 that during an invasion of Earth, Vision did not see a victory and took Williams, seeing him as a father figure on account of the brain patterns, and rushed him deep into space to safety. And eventually, he ends up running around with the Guardians of the Galaxy of the 31st century and also is a member of the Galactic Guardians. If you want to know more about Hollywood, check out the Galactic Guardians 4-part miniseries. That should more or less get us caught up on Mr. Wonder, the action star Avenger. Though, if you're interested in more, I highly recommend checking out the 10th episode of the first season of Earth's Mightiest Heroes. They do switch up a few details to make it work within the story that they're telling, but I think it works well and is a great watch. If you're enjoying these 2-cent style videos, give this a like and share it with a friend. I've got a few more lined up, some that are key members from the Civil War, and some that are sprouting off the Pym Particle family tree. And as always, if there's anybody you'd like to hear my 2 cents on, leave a comment below. Until next time, enjoy yourselves.